Oh, now there's some raindrops on it.
Yeah, it's like that song. Raindrop. Drop top.
Smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Cooking.
Wasn't ready for that.
Look at that. Art. What that is. I call it Tears of a Clown.
How much do you think it's going to be worth at the gallery?
Upwards end of $100 million to as little as less than a penny. Tears of a Clown. It could be worth anywhere from a penny to $100 million. As an investment right now, we'll let you have it for $14.95, which, hear me out, is, while more than a penny, significantly less than $100 million.
Such a deal.
So it could be an incredible investment for somebody. I could be ripping you off for a piece of paper with some rain on it, but the only way to find that out is to buy it. When I'm countering and I'm slipping and countering strikes, I'm not just thinking like about countering the strike, I'm also thinking about the mental toll me countering the strike, especially on a consistent basis, is gonna have on him. So if me and Jacob are going here, and we're just gonna start simple, he throws the jab, I slip, boom, and I come back with a 2-3 low kick. 2-3 low kick, right? Every single time he throws, I'm gonna do that. So every time he throws his jab, I'm gonna come back, bang, bang. I may not come back 2-3 low kick every time, but I'm gonna hit him with something kind of stiff every single time. So he throws the jab, slip, cross, hook, boom, low kick, step, kind of hopping off line there. What happens there is, after a couple minutes of that, every time he throws his jab, he's gonna have like a stutter. He's gonna have like a fuck, like I almost don't want to throw it. You know what I mean? Some people you may have to work on him a little bit longer, but like from then on, every time he throws, it's gonna be like a right. And if you'll pay attention in your sparring, I guarantee you probably do this. Like you'll catch yourself like you keep getting countered on a punch, and then after you get countered a couple times, you stop throwing that punch. If I can do that to your jab, I'm gonna take your whole stand-up game away. If I can take your measuring stick away from you early in the fight, within the first round or two of the fight, you know, I'm increasing my chances of winning for sure. You know what this right here is? It's lefty. You know who this is? That's Mo. You know why?
Why?
Because once you get some of lefty, you don't want no Mo. You don't want no Mo. Punch him right in the jejunum. In the jejunum!
In the what now?
The jejunum.
Can you spell that?
Jejunum. That's gonna be on every episode now. We're talking about punching people in the jejunum. I've been punched in the jejunum. A lot of you guys are bridging and do a crappy bridge true. Just go straight up. That's what a lot of you guys are doing. That's not a bridge, that's a hump. Okay? That's what you do with your mom.
Boom. Roasted.
Bridge is up to an angle. That's what I do with your mom, I'm sorry. Bridge to an angle. And a very important thing about it with a lot of people, when they bridge really hard, especially if you're going with somebody that used to wrestle or just somebody that's really good at bridging. They're not gonna just give up on the bridge because they're in mount. Matter of fact, that's the first, I mean, you guys know that's like the first escape you learn from mount is trap and roll, bridging out of mount, right? Well, the arm's already trapped, so he's already kind of ahead of the game on this bridge, okay? So I need to be kind of anticipating that and understanding that, okay? So I'm here, he bridges, boom, but when we get here, okay, and I'll usually let go of this at this point because if I don't, this arm is trapped and he's just gonna roll me over. So I'm gonna let go of this, but he doesn't just give up on the bridge like I wanted him to. He continues the motion over. So as he continues the motion over, I'm gonna kind of let him roll. I imagine like he's a log rolling down a hill and I'm a lumberjack trying to ride it out, okay? Like I'm not trying to hold him down, I'm trying to stay on top of the rolling log. You know what I mean? Like you see logs in water and they're like running, trying to stay up, the same thing. So he continues the bridge motion up, my leg comes up, and it's gonna clear the head. And I'm just gonna sit down. And I go straight into my omoplata. Okay? From there, when we're wanting to finish this turn, I'm gonna show you guys the old school finish and the new school finish. When I get to this omoplata, most people, when I pull my legs behind me, I shift my weight to the tip of my knee and I come up and I'm gonna get the tap right about here, okay? However, if you have somebody with flexible shoulders, or if you wanna go with the new style of it, I need to make sure that my calf is covering his elbow, Then I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna pull my knee behind me. Here. You get a little bit more breakability that way. If you're just coming up forward, somebody with really flexible shoulders, you may not get the tap very easily, okay? But when I come up and I've covered the elbow with my knee, and then as I come up, I'm able to pull this leg back behind me. That's even gonna work on people with really flexible shoulders because I'm attacking the push and the pull motion of the omoplata. Now, for most of you guys know, tricky, cool gi stuff, not really my game, but it is, we're gonna go over today. Because this is something I use quite a bit. It's really important for a good setup here. Anytime I'm messing with his lapel or I'm doing something kind of tricky, I want him to see as little as possible or only see what I want him to see, right? So let's say I'm in this position here, but I want the lapel. Like sometimes I'll sit here, I'll put my knee in the hip, I'll just put my weight on his chin, and I'll grip here, right? So this is one of my favorite side control positions, especially when I'm under this elbow here, okay? I don't have to have that, bring it back in, but it makes me feel a whole lot better when I do, okay? Now I can kind of hide what I'm doing with this. And sometimes, guys, as a black belt, a lot of you guys probably think that I'm always doing some cool stuff, and a lot of times I'll do this and I'll pull your gi out just because I want you to be scared that your gi's out. Like I'm not actually doing anything, you know? So I'll go here. Now when I wrap it, I'm taking the lapel and I'm gonna feed it over the top of his wrist and elbow to here. And I'm making this grip here. Pull that arm out. Now that's my arm, okay?
T-Rex arm.
So now he's got an arm stuck. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go for a choke. I'm gonna take my free hand, it's gonna walk and make a grip like I'm grabbing a baseball bat, okay? Just like this. I'm gonna slide my elbow over the top of his shoulder, bring my head forward, and I'm gonna walk to right there for my break cutter.
Blockbuster was like Redbox, only like a store that you could walk in.
That was awesome. They all smelled the same, and you bought snacks. It was the best Friday night ever when you got to go to Blockbuster and rent a movie. Oh, it was the shit. If you didn't rewind your videos, they would charge you. It's like when you got done watching it, press rewind.
It would take like legit, probably like 5 to 10 minutes to rewind
or something.
a
Yeah.
video.
Did y'all remember those nights, those Saturday nights and Friday nights when you talk your parents to go get like a pizza from Pizza Hut, go to Blockbuster or go to the movie store, like the movie gallery or whatever, and go pick out a movie? And it was like, dude, we're about to have a badass night tonight, boy. Oh my God, it's 1996. I got like a Mountain Dew live wire. I got James Bond 007 on the N64. I got a pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut, and I'm finna turn this bitch up. Bro, that was a Friday night in the 90s, boy.
That's the good old days
Those
right there.
were the days, man. And now we can be like, you wanna watch Pineapple Express again? Go get a Surge to drink your pizza down with. Y'all remember Surge?
And Squirt.
Oh, Squirt, yep. Yep, not with your mom.
Yeah.
Just
Got a Squirt.